You're abused.
I'm an abused woman. You're praying for me. She's abused. She's an abused lady. Shut up. I lean like a cholo. Hello, everybody. Where we're doing a live. I'm trying to keep my face up out of the live. Elbows up, side to side. See, I'm leaning like a cholo. Hey, Miss Thelma. Anita. Mariana. Give me a second. I'm trying to get my own live up. Can't find myself. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. Jeez, here we go. No way I can see y'all's. All right, let's do the collective. Okay. We can do the collective. Yeah, I know. I've been getting this card. Dude, they're looking at me with this King of Swords. Every time I mad today, boy. My team got beef with me today. What's beef? Beef is when you need to go to sleep. Made them mad today, boy. Yeah. They feeling some type of way. Okay, I got them in their feelings. It just started. Let's get it started. I got somebody in their feelings. I feel like a cholo. Elbows up, side to side. All right, let's go. Let's do the collective. Okay. We got nothing but love for the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. All right. I did the prayer work, but I didn't do any of the pre-shuffling. I usually pre-shuffle for a while and chop it up. All I did was the prayer work before I came to live. So let's go. Let's just do the collective. Let's roll. Yep, I saw that. That's what gave me the elbows up side to side. I lean like a cholo. Elbows up side to side. Leaning like a cholo. Somebody here is leaning. Look at him leaning sideways. Elbows up, side to side. Leaning like a cholo. Okay, Libra and I almost said Lioness. What? Libra and Leo. There we go. Libra and Leo. Let's go. Libra and Leo. Let's go, Pisces. One of my favorite readers. This little girl started off the same time I did 5 years ago. Her and I started off the exact same month. And I was watching her. I don't watch her all the time, but I do watch her from time to time because she get on my nerves. She be reading out of books and shit, but she's a good reader. Don't get it messed up. She's a great reader, and I think highly of her. She's educated. She's well-spoken. She made me laugh so hard the other day. What she said? Think again, motherfucker. What she said? Think again, motherfucker. And I know what comedian she's talking about. There's an old comedian. Think again, motherfucker. It made me laugh so hard in her reading. Yeah, I was laughing. Think again, motherfucker. Oh gosh, she cracked me up. There's another girl that I really admire, and she's going through a move, like I guess a big move. She just had a baby and going through like a big move where she's sold her house and stuff. So she hasn't been on live in like, not live, but produced anything in like 2 months. And that's a shame. She got several 100,000 subscribers. Anyway, I'm just chopping it up with y'all until I get this out on the board, and then we'll hit the collective out. Okay. Look at all these challenges, Lord. All of it's wow. Lord. I don't know what all this is. Whew. Pew, pew, pew. It's a 22. Daggone. I don't see no 22 here, by the way. I'm just, damn. This is stinky. Ouch. Ow. Funny bone. Ain't nothing funny about this reading. That hurts. Well, listen. Okay. Whew. So in the recent past, what I'm seeing is a legal issue. It could be a legal issue. Whether it is, like, say this is a real legal issue, as in the courts, you know, the courts, the justice system, the Justice League, I don't know. However, it could be just like in a spiritual sense, whether this is right or wrong. Well, that's to be debated, isn't it? There's a challenge here in the courts in the recent past. Whether it's spiritual or physical, you know, it's a challenge, right? Is it right or is it wrong? We don't know, do we? We don't know. This whole damn spread is leaning like a cholo. I lean like a cholo. The whole thing's leaning. Every card here's a challenge. If something could be popping off, you know. We don't got many days left of August. Damn, how many days do we have left? I do feel like somebody here got someone's foot on their neck in the justice system, whether it's this is legal or this is spiritual. There's something here about having a foot on someone's neck, especially within, you know, a relationship. And if this ain't a relationship, it's definitely within the four walls of the court system, spiritually or physically. Figure it out. Wow. In the current energy, it looks like, I don't know if this is a real court problem, a real court system issue, or it's a spiritual court issue. Someone here is very defensive, and they got a lot on their plate. Looks like a lot of evidence, a lot going on, to the point where, all rise, right? Is this the defense? I don't know if we play in opposition or defense here. We play, I don't know. Let's go defense. I don't know. Somebody, if we're doing defense here in the legal system, somebody got their hands full with this couple. There is a couple here, and they got their hands full. Listen, this is not a real good collective. I'm not here to butter y'all up or sell you pipe dreams. I don't know what the hell y'all got into. I am very inclined to think that this is a real legal system problem, not a spiritual one. I'm talking about a 3D physical one here in the court system. Somebody here could have thought they had it on lock for a while. Your defense better be solid when you are going to court. Looks like we got a court, something going on here. And we damn sure got our hands full, especially with this couple. I'm definitely talking about a couple. Okay. You two's got some secrets worth hiding, huh? Because whoever I'm talking about, the two of you, the pair of Utes, right? Oh my God, there's an old movie. What the hell movie? What's that? Danny DeVito's in it? No, that's not Danny DeVito. It ain't Danny DeVito. Who the hell was that little guy? He put you in a mind of Danny DeVito. It's not him. And his wife, and she goes, my biological clock is ticking. It's an old movie. Listen, I don't know if you two gangsters or what the hell y'all doing, but you damn sure have a lot of secrets. This can't be a collective reading. It's got to be a one person spread that I'm reading for. You shouldn't be worried. Whoever I'm talking to, it damn sure feels like a legal issue. And it damn sure looks like you trying to put up some defense Let's go defense. Where's your lawyer out here anyways? It looks, I mean, if this is a lawyer, you know, this strength card, let's pray this brother got a solid defense and this ain't a public defender. Because the two of you MFs got a lot of hiding. You two have a lot of secrets that I could see you ashamed, embarrassed, and scared, as you should be, because whoever I'm talking to has been getting away. This is a couple of schmucks. You two are a handful. I don't care. I don't care. The people that are watching me right now, please just drop off. This is probably for one person, whoever the hell I'm reading for. And here lately, I have not been pulling a collective spread. They've been picking out like one person that they really want to talk to. Because you the one that needs the message the most, right? You got a lot of secrets, baby. You have a lot of secrets. And I see you worried. You damn sure losing sleep. Probably losing weight too. Trying to get away with this shit. Looks like two of you trying to do it. This is a couple. This is a couple that I'm reading for. Woo! You two's a hot damn mess. I don't know. I hope you ain't going in there for public defender. I hope that lawyer you bought's good. Because it looks like in the past we had this legal system thing on lock. I don't know if you go. What I'm saying is the challenge of your defense is just challenging. I got to be honest with you. You two, there is a lot going on here. And in the future, I don't see any positive outcome. I see more stress, more worry, more secrets, more of the unknown. I don't see any easy resolution for the two of you, whoever I'm reading for. All right. Oh, Lord. This is somebody with a real legal issue. I'm reading for one person. This collective is not for a bunch of y'all. I mean, it could be. I seriously fucking doubt it because this is an offer. This is a challenging offer, most likely a plea. And I see you debating with it back and forth, whether or not to do it. All I can say is in the future, it seems like you two just won't learn a lesson. Three of Pentacles reverse is refusing to learn a lesson. You refuse to graduate to third grade. You're not going to see something coming either. I didn't even get any further, especially for the lady. Here's a story of a lovely lady. Ma'am, are you built for this? No. Oh, Lord, it's public too. Public as a hell. This is going to hit the journal. It's going to hit the paper. This offer. And the townspeople, there's a lot of people in town, got a lot of shit to say about y'all. I told you I didn't feel good about the outcome. That's what I'm saying. I didn't feel real good about the outcome. Let's go. Won't learn your lesson. Won't learn your lesson. Refuses to learn a lesson. What the hell am I looking at here? Listen, this thing is weird. I will say this. I'm going to give you guys a ray of hope, especially for the gentleman, not so much the female. The female, I don't really see your energy out here. If anything, no, I don't. Because the Queen of Swords tends to be a tarot reader with the star. Here's what I will say for the gentleman. Look, for the gentleman that's involved in whatever it is we're talking about, I do believe that you know. I believe I'm talking to probably one person. There's an offer here. This offer is probably something that the townspeople are not fond of. I see that they're holding on to it because the offer is small. This is a very small offer, and it's like, okay, well, I'm going to keep this offer in my back pocket. There's an offer here that's just not something that people would agree with, right? It's the low-hanging fruit. Yeah, that's what that is. There's an offer here of low-hanging fruit. There is. At any rate, I see someone here trying to take control of this situation. Whoever's trying to take control of it has a lot of pull and a lot of rank. They have, however, this person, anybody that's got this much pull and this much rank has a lot on their own damn plate, right? This person's extremely successful. However, they've got a lot of irons in the fire, so to speak. Also feel like this person is expensive, right? I will say this. This is when the villain gets away with something. Um, Despite you haven't learned a lesson. I don't see you learning a lesson in the future either. There is something here where that you don't see coming where you get a get out of jail free card. This is an answered prayer, so whatever you've been praying for, it comes quick, fast, and in a hurry, and you're not going to know what hit you or what this person said. You most likely won't even understand the words that were coming out of somebody's mouth. All this thee, thou, and shall, you didn't understand it even in the court, but it gets you out of trouble and gets you out of trouble quickly in the future. Do I think you learned a lesson? Nope. Nope. Three of Pentacles reversed. Nope. I will tell you this, whoever, if this is a lawyer or a judge or I don't know how in the hell, whoever this person who's taking matters into their own hands, I can tell you like this. Even if this is a father getting somebody out of trouble, it's not really teaching this person much because they're not learning the lesson. They didn't see it coming. This is somebody that's getting out. There's facts upon this, and it's an answered prayer. They get out quick, too. I keep a real low profile, and I wouldn't go around bragging in the future. Don't go around bragging about this. Don't. There's no use to brag about it, because for real, you got off real light. You never did learn shit. I think you're young, dumb, and stupid. I think you're a page. I think you're a baby, and I know for a fact you are. Page. Somebody here was deep in someone's pocket, for real. And that's where the offer came from. And I do think this person's deep in some. I think somebody here's got friends in low places, and I think there's somebody here that owes somebody some favors. But you're a page. You're a baby, and you damn sure didn't learn a lesson off of this. I just think you're getting off. So I hope that makes you feel better. I do think you're getting off, whoever that was for. Oh, God. Shut up, Margot. Who gives a fuck? I don't know why you're here listening either. Damn. Why do you care? I don't know why I'm listening. Then stop listening. Gives a fuck. I'm reading. This is a collective reading, and it's probably for one person. Probably ain't for you. Why am I listening? I really don't know. I don't know either. Keep flipping. Keep flipping channels. Whoever, I'm sure there's somebody here that wants to know that they're getting off. If you ever been in trouble before, you'll know how much that means to you. Ooh, I don't know who am I reading for? If I was you, I probably wouldn't identify myself either. No. You can just listen. Just hang out here and listen, hangman. Just hang out here and listen for a second, young buck. I would if I was you. I would listen for a second. Damn. Well, this is a kid. Honey, listen, at the end of the day, you're going to learn a lesson about who your friends are. Here's the most important lesson. It's a spiritual one about picking your friends and the company you hang out with real carefully. There's a lot you don't know about these people. I see it here. Let's talk about these friends. What about your friends? Are they going to be around? Stand their ground? What about them friends that you got, that you be hanging on to? I'm talking to most likely one person. So let's talk about this friend group you was hanging out with in the past. And the fuckery that commenced between the 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 of y'all. Especially when it came to this great big money opportunity. Let's just hang loose. Let's just stop right there and look at that part of it. Because it was all good in the hood, huh? It was all good then. Here's the deal. This Nine of Pentacles reversed, though. There is somebody here, spiritually speaking, we're trying to get you to dodge a bullet. I don't know if you really did dodge a financial bullet, but we're trying to get you to dodge some problems here. There's a way for you now, my Kieran voice, now, listen. There's a codependency here, a financial one. There's a way for you to get out of this. But it is bad news. Here's the deal. Whatever this friend group is, let's take the friend part out of it. Because at the end of the day, this is money. Business is business. This is a business. There's a financial codependency here, and there's a rip-off energy here about somebody here that got away with something. In the current energy, there's an opportunity for you to get away with something. You are a young person, a page. You are a baby. Now, considering the amount of dependency issues we have now, there is bad news in it. The bad news is there's no love in this. There's something here that the lesson that you fit to get is that there's no love in your current situation. Take the love out of it. Because the love you have for whatever this friend group is, you don't understand that they've all fucked you over. The friend group in the past has fucked you over. 10 of Swords. Put a fork in you, you're done. Had anybody else in your friend group been afforded the opportunity that you have been, they'd have folded like a deck of cards, much like the one I'm using. Okay? Okay. There is a huge financial codependency here. And rip-off energy here. There's an opportunity for you to get away with something. Okay? Okay. There is bad news here because there's no love in this. The love is unrequited. Now, you seem to be in a real tough spot where you're juggling money. In the future, this 3 of Swords, this is heartbreaking. Because I don't know if there's 3 of you involved or what, but this is heartbreaking. It's time for you to take control. What is this argument about? There's this argument here where it pulls at our heartstrings. This was never about love. What's love got to do with it? You're taking it real hard, this loyalty aspect. There's a loyalty issue with you. And there's this argument with you. You get real hot and bothered. Okay? There's someone here in the equation that has money. Family has money. I see that this person may feel guilty, for sure. But this is the way to take control of a situation. I see an argument here about how things popped off, especially when things come to light in the future. There's this argument about how things popped off, and it's all coming to light. However, somebody here, their parents, their family has money. I do see this person winning, whoever this is. They definitely win, and they're going to win publicly. But there is public shame. There's public shame here. So there's somebody here wrestling with their conscience in the future. They're going to wrestle with their conscience about the decisions that they made, because somebody here has to sell out. That's called a sellout. Page of Pentacles reversed. Somebody here is going to sell someone out. That's called diming someone out, basically. There's the love in this equation is unrequited. Someone's going to think only about themselves in this equation, and they're going to get away with it as well. They're definitely fucking a lot of other people over in this equation. But hey, several of you are juggling money. One person isn't. One person's family got money. I do think it's gonna, if it makes you feel better, whether I'm talking to the person getting away with it or the ones that are just gonna be collateral damage, whoever's getting away with this, there's guilt. This person does feel guilty in the future for betraying. They definitely sold out. They definitely betrayed others in this scenario. They got bought, honey. They definitely got bought. But they do have control. I do think that they wrestled with their own conscience, and they wrestled with the people that gave them this opportunity as well. Even though that they're getting all this public attention and they look like a winner, at the end of the day, they have to lay with themselves at night and wrestle with their own conscience. Whoever that's for, okay? Whoever that's for. This is a real court issue that someone's going through, and I think that you're a younger person. I know you are. I don't think you are. I know you're a younger. It's too many pages. And it's high time that you understand that there was never any love in this. This is just money. For the love of money, maybe. But even the love of money turned out to be a financial codependence. Whatever that's about. Whatever that's about. All right? I feel like I'm talking to one person. Anything else we can do for a different... Can we change gears and just go a different collective spread? Here lately, they've been picking one person that they want to help on the collective. I've been helping a lot of collective. They've been picking one person out. Truth. Mm-hmm. Whoever I'm talking to, you're young. You're getting a second chance because you got money. That's the truth. And yeah, whoever this is, you're getting a second chance because your family got money. Spiritually, physically, you come from a bloodline that can help you. You're being healed, and that's the truth of it. There's somebody here that's getting a second chance. You know, you come from a higher bloodline. You're getting a second chance. Page of Pentacles. Don't squander it away. You're a younger person. I do think that there's love in it, but please don't squander this opportunity. It's the opportunity, this second chance opportunity for you. It's not much, and I think that the reason that you don't think it's much is because you're a very young person. But understand that this comes as a huge gift, Ace of Cups, for you to move forward. This is your opportunity for you to move forward and be successful in life. Yeah. You need to get your shit together and get your priorities straight. Definitely go back to school and church. Definitely back to school, back to college, and learn a trade, Ace of Pentacles, that can earn you a decent wage. There's somebody here that's missing a felony by the skin of their teeth. I didn't know.
I tried to find you and tell you I was going over to Savannah's, but I couldn't find you. So I sent you a text and called you.
You're going to have a lot of haters. Whoever I'm talking to, you got a lot of haters. So you have a lot of people that have an opinion about this. Anyway, let's go. Let's take some questions. Sorry that my collective wasn't very collective. It was more for one person. What's up? It's in there. Let's take some questions. Mariana, will September be a good month for me? In what way? No, sorry. I almost said haters. I saw that 5 and immediately jumped to conclusions. All right, Mariana, let's go, hon. What'd you talk about? September? September would be a good month for you. Mariana, are you all this water, are you a Cancer or something? I mean, yeah, you got Sag out here. Are you a water sign? That's what I was trying to say. Even though I got Sagittarius out here, are you a water sign? You a big crybaby, girl. I mean, the major arcana out here is Sag, but damn, you remind me of a water sign. In particular, right, all this water. In particular, Cancer. Cancers act like this. Big crybaby. Pisces and Cancer, both of y'all big crybaby. All this water, wow. Gotta be a water sign. I would be shocked if you said you wouldn't, but don't have to be. Yeah, you talk about September, right? 9 of Cups, that's the 9, that's the 9th month. Let's go. Yeah, especially right. We're moving out of August, the 8th. The 8th month going into the 9 months. So you got the 8 of Cups moving into the 9 of Cups. Just very, yeah, you've had a hard time healing. Honey, you just don't take things lightly. Goodness gracious. Goodness. Mariana. 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 I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Mariana. You don't. Honey, you take things rough. Your feelings, when you get your feelings hurt, you stay in a hurt. Definitely depression. In the recent past, definitely a lot of depression with you. You couldn't tell me otherwise that you wasn't hurt. You were just beside yourself with depression. I don't want to call it depression. I think it's a normal reaction to being hurt. I do think we borderline depression here. I do. Because you're so sad and you lost interest in things. Definitely a loss of interest. Definitely laying in a bed too long in the recent past. And I don't want to call it depression. I want to call it a normal reaction to whatever happened to you. Okay? Because I don't want to put a medical label on this. Like, oh, there's something wrong with you. Most people don't lay in the bed. Bullshit. I don't think that's the case. I think this is a normal reaction to whatever happened. You're still, in the month of August, you're still going through the healing phase, but I am happy to say that you're getting up out of the bed more. Looks like you're moving forward. Because the Temperance with the 8 of Cups, we're finally to the point where you're not completely out of the healing phase, but you're definitely moving forward. I like that. Especially what I see in the future. I think you probably lost weight. Definitely lost your appetite. Recent past. Yeah, good for you. So like most people, when you're going through a healing phase this was very emotional. In the recent past, whatever this is, it took all the emotional bandwidth you had. This is a loss, made you lose, what is it I'm trying to say? It made you lose interest, right? Made you lose interest in things that you once cared about. Definitely laid in the bed too long. Because it just hurt your emotions so bad. But in the current energy, what I'm seeing is a healing, and I see you finally getting up and moving. But like most people, the very first thing that you start focusing on is the money. Good for you. You start focusing on your money, right? Meaning, most people do that because it's the one thing in their life they can control. You can't control emotions. You can control money. You focus on what you can control, right? Yeah, definitely focusing on the work. You're definitely focusing on the work aspect. That's what I'm seeing for you. The more you focus on the work part, the part that you can control, right? We're just going to focus on the part that we can control, and that seems to give you the most fulfillment. You're single, you're doing good, and I think that for the most part, you're working on making yourself feel better, investing in thyself, meaning self-healing things. I don't know, maybe you getting your eyebrows tattooed on, getting your lashes done, getting your nails done, that type of stuff. Focusing on you and a better you at that. Because in the future, especially as we move into September, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, moving into September, which is not far off, you look good. Especially all this investment that you've paid into yourself. There's a lot of people that wouldn't even recognize you in the future. Are you getting for real work done? Because that's what it looks like, Mariana. Because they're telling me that a lot of people ain't even going to recognize. This is a whole transformation where you and I'm not shaming you for that. Good for you, girl. It looks like you doing a whole overhaul on yourself. I do see you feeling a hell of a lot better, Mariana. So if you was thinking about going to go get some work done, please go do it. Because I'm telling you, this transformation, people don't even recognize you in the future. And even if you're saying, no, I'm not getting no work done, although I'd be hard-pressed to believe you ain't. Because this transformation that you're going through, the work that's being done, damn. People don't recognize you. They don't even recognize who you are. I like it. I like it a lot. I really like it for you. You can tell that you've put a lot of investment in yourself. And seeing is believing. And there's people that wouldn't recognize you in a supermarket. Mariana. Okay? Okay. Thelma. Alright, Anita, let's go. What's up with Dazone? Dazone always makes me think of calzone. Anita, why are we still talking about Dazone? Anita, the bigger question is, why do you have feelings for Dazone? Man, we've been talking about Dazone for a year. Damn. You still don't know if that boy got feelings for you after a year. I'm not trying to give you a hard time, but a little bit. Why aren't we asking any other questions? It's not funny. I'm not picking on her now. Don't make fun of her. I'm not picking on her, but damn, dude. Right. Why are we still interested in this shit? Because here's the thing with you, Anita Soniker. I see that you've, again, this is another person that's lost interest. You remind me of Mariana. For real. It's the same 44. You have 4 cups of 4 swords with this devil reverse. And this good karma. What I'm trying to say is, it looks like you ain't interested in anything else. You laying around the bed feeling sorry for yourself. I don't think that you're abusing any substances at all. I think that you probably trying to heal and do it the best way possible. But damn, you lost interest in a lot in the recent past. Hard shaking that devil off of you. That's all I can say. That was a whole exorcism for you, Anita Soniker. What I'm looking at is an exorcism. If you want to see it up close. Not interested in anything anybody got to say, laying in a bed, just healing. Devil reverse. It looks like an exorcism to me. Good karma for that. Great. Looks like a whole exorcism. Release the beast. Minotaur. Yeah, judgment's finally been called on it. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. You asked me about Dazone, so I'm talking about Dazone. This ain't even you. I'm talking about Dazone. Okay, go. Let's go. This is Dazone feelings. Okay. This ain't even about you. This is Dazone, right? This ain't even about you. You want to know about Dazone? Let's talk about Dazone. Let's go, Anita. You want to know about Dazone? Let's go. Okay. Okay, look. Anita, I don't know how else to say this to you. In the recent past, the boy Dazone is hurt, right? Where he kind of lost interest in things, and he definitely laid in bed for a while. Meaning it felt like a full, leaving this relationship for him was like kicking a bad habit. It was like kicking heroin to him. This was like kicking heroin. It felt like he had to quit a whole addiction. He definitely stalked you for a while in the recent past, hoping to reunite. He definitely kept his eye on you. However he did that, he did it in hopes to reunite with you, right? He wasn't interested in nobody else. He laid around the bed. Kicking this habit of this relationship felt like kicking heroin. And if you know anything about trying to, even if this was smoke, any addiction, kicking a habit from you was like trying to kick an addiction. And consequently, it made him look you up probably every 5 minutes in hopes that there was going to be a reconciliation in the recent past. Then there's somewhat of a small addiction to keep looking you up and see what you doing, who you hanging out with. I tell you like this, Anita. If there's going to be a chance for a second chance, take it now. Take it now. There, in the current energy, there's an opportunity here for a second chance, a fresh new start. This person is willing to let bygones be bygones and to treat you fairly. They're coming across like a 50-50, meaning they're willing to do their 50% if you're willing to do your 50%, okay? They want to let things go, meaning I want to just move on to calmer waters. This person does look at you with love in their eyes, but they're afraid at the same time. They're afraid. They're afraid. I don't know why they're afraid, because in the future, what I'm seeing with the Hierophant reverse, I feel like everyone around them, meaning the people that they take advice from, is telling them not to do this. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. You're going to regret it. And they're coming up against this person as well. Don't do it, don't do it. You better think about this. You better think about it. You better think about it. And for what it's worth, I think old Dazone is taking what they're saying into consideration. Give me one more there. That's weird. Yeah, okay. Listen, their family, their friends and their family is telling them that this is a bad idea. That they need to let this thing go. that you're too much of a handful to control, you're too hard to control. They're telling them that they've come this far to just let this thing go. That being in a relationship with you, it's very hard for this thing to get a commitment out of this person. Basically like you're oil and water. I'm telling you, you're going to end up alone. This thing's going to be too hard. So there's a friend and family group in the future that's telling them straight up that it's just too hard. It's just going to be too hard. I don't know why that is. Hierophant reverse. It gives me the Montagues and the Capulets, like Romeo and Juliet. Like, I don't get it. Why? I don't know if you two have different religious beliefs or what, but for whatever reason, this person, when they're standing their ground, and I also believe that whatever family belief that they have, so whatever family is playing a role in their energy, they're also standing their ground, but they're damn near ready to give up on this person as well. Like if you won't commit to Anita, you will be by yourself. You and Anita gonna try to do this. I'm telling you right now, if you buck up against me, you will be by yourself. Just be you and Anita. And that's hard on this person. Because this family, there's some type of family aspect here that is not with the shits. It gives me Romeo and Juliet, the Montagues and the Capulets. Respect my authority. There's something here unconventional. Now, I can tell you like this, even if it's not family, the unconventional relationship, for whatever reason, this person, when it comes to trying to negotiate with you or coming up against you, they're giving it a lot of thought because this thing is just too damn hard. It's just too much baggage. It's too hard for whatever reason. They like the idea of you, though. They hope in the current energy, second chance, fresh start, let's go, let's be a 50-50, let's move this thing forward. This person is very scared, though, very worried that it will not turn into a commitment, that the minute that they try to get you in check, like a masculine and a feminine energy, that it's going to be too hard. There's something here about you're not willing to play the traditional role of whatever that is. I will tell you this, if you want a second chance and this person approaches you for it, I would take it now. But I can tell you that in the future, commitment's going to be hard for us to happen. I don't know why. If it's outside influences, it looks like outside influences. But the pressure on this, I don't know if it's religious beliefs. I'm not for sure what that is. Only you know. All right, Chris Velez, what's up? Nowhere near the truth. There you go. Thank you, Chris. I can't do it with y'all. I'm going to let you live on there. There we go, Steve. Yeah, I don't know, Steve. Why does anybody listen to this bullshit? Hey, the light. I tried to read for you the other day, last Sunday, and I think you clicked off. I called your name, and then I gave up. You were asking about your wife, right? The light. There we go. The light. Hold on. I know LaKenya, I see you. Give me a second, hon. Raymond, I see you. The light. Well, my wife filed for divorce this September. We've been on and off. So I called your name last Sunday, but I think you gave up on me and clicked off. Are you still here, the light? You're here. Good. I'm going to jump line here, and then I'll go back to LaKenya. Hey, Raymond. I see you. LaKenya and Raymond. All right. The light. Well, my wife filed for divorce this September. We've been on and off for a year. My intentions are to let her do it. So just me. Patience. What's going on? Damn. What's going on with your wife? I got a lot to say about your wife, bro. I don't know. I'm calling you bro. I don't know. You could be a female. I'm not for sure. I don't want to assume that you are a gentleman. You know. Nor do I care. It's not my business. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Delay. Let's go. You male. Good. I mean, not good. I'm just, thank you for clarifying or what. Oh my goodness. I don't like this, dude. I don't like it. I mean, I've seen it 100,000 times in tarot. I've seen it so much. I've seen it in my own life. I've seen it. Been there, done it. Got the t-shirt. A lot of challenges in this reading. Okay. So, are you not in love with this woman? Because in the future, you're not. But, like, I don't see any love from you. No. Now, you may feel that way. You may feel differently now. I don't really know. Here's what I'm going to tell you what I do see, sir. In the recent past, what is this addiction with the lifestyle? The lifestyle that is being provided in the recent past. So the female, this Queen of Swords, is telling me that she's addicted to the lifestyle. I don't know if there's real addiction issues going on in your situation. Doesn't have to mean real addiction, although let's face it, come on now, we all have our own vices. I will say that this person's vice is the nicer things in life, and this person's telling me straight up, this female, the reason that I hung out in this relationship is that I was addicted to the lifestyle that I was in, meaning whatever lifestyle that was being provided for her. In the current energy, she wants to heal it. She's a complete bitch, by the way. She's a bitch on some days and not a bitch on others. But even when she's not trying to be a bitch, she kind of is. Temperance. The challenge here is that she's trying to heal it only because she's juggling money. She really doesn't want you to see that, though. She's trying to hide that part. Then she tries to bring God into it as well. I want to heal it. Well, the only reason she wants to heal it is because she's juggling money. And she doesn't really want you to see that, although it doesn't take much because the tongue is mightier than the sword here. And then she starts to bring religion or God into it somewhere. I guess the fact that Choo-Choo's married. All I can say is, in the future, the challenge of you looking at your options with this person is slim to none. Now, it will be up to you on what decision you make with this person, meaning what action you take. Because you do have options, although all of the options with this female are very challenging because every time you look at her, you see a snake. Furthermore, again, the choice is yours. And they're telling me very bluntly, the choice is yours. You do have your fair share of options, meaning there's a part of you that could keep your options open and still be a married guy. Because I can tell you right now, this female's only interested in the money aspect of this. You are coming across in the future as very depressed and very fucking checked out, meaning there's no love in this relationship. In the future, I see you entertaining all your other options, and there's a part of you that's saying, well, I mean, I guess I could kind of stay married to this person and accept the fact that we're not in love, because they're telling me straight up the male is unrequited love in the future. The choice will be yours, though. The ball is in your court in the future. You have your options in front of you, whether or not you want to heal this with this female. But I don't see any love coming from you at all. At all. At all. Unrequited love from the male. I see nothing but depressed feelings from you. I think this thing's gone too far. However, the ball's in your court, what action you want to take in the future, sir. I know I'm right. I can hear my right ear ring so loud, like people applauding. Thank you. She did it right. Hercules, Hercules. Here's the thing, though. What I don't like about your options in the future, it's almost like this woman, in my opinion, is allowing you to have your cake and eat it too. It's like, well, she don't really care. You can deal with other people. She don't even care. Go ahead. You can go deal with other people. You can keep me at the crossroads as long as you keep me. There's something about it in the future that, yeah, the decision is yours, but you really realize that the love, there's a epiphany moment that it's almost depressing being around this person. It is. There ain't almost about it. There's depression in the future. And you realize there's just no love. There's no love left here. And the option's still yours. You can definitely choose what road you want to go down. You can. I think this female's willing to let you entertain your options in the future. I mean, let's just be clear here. I think she knows that you're tapped out. You know you're tapped out, but whether or not you want a divorce, that's up to you. It's up to you. Seriously. But you don't love her anymore. There's an epiphany, and you start looking at, the gentleman starts looking at all these other options, and it's a challenge even dealing with her on any other scale, because the only thing she's really interested in healing is the financial part of it, and then she brings the commitment issue, and then she brings religion or your marriage or God into this. See me as your wife. But the only thing she's really concerned about is the facts of her juggling money, and the facts of you signing this agreement in front of God. Now, whether or not God joined you two together, well, that's debatable, because I honestly think that this was spiritual warfare the day you two got together. The challenge of this spiritual warfare. I mean, for we wrestle not in flesh and blood. This is spiritual warfare from the day y'all met. This person, their addiction is to the materialistic side of this. And the only reason they're looking at the facts of them trying to heal things for their own good, the challenge of them juggling money and that themselves. You want to know what this person, I'll go a step further. The only thing that this female has been praying about at night, it's not been praying about you. Please, dear Lord, baby Jesus in the crib, please let me heal my finances. Please let him come back to me so that I can get my money back together and I can have my 3-car garage back. Please, Lord, I want to sleep in my big bedroom again with my recliner. That's it. That's it. This is what, look. This is it. This is it. Then when I ask them to describe her, they're describing her as a bitch that, yes, does want to heal it, but the only reason she wants to heal it is because she's juggling money. Then she brings in religion and the fact that she's been praying to the dear Lord, sweet baby Jesus in the crib. I don't know, she's praying to baby Jesus, not big boy Jesus. Not big boy Yeshua, or whoever she prays to. Oshun, or whoever. Alright. Here's the deal, the light. It's not about did she ever love you. It's not about that. And that's the point they're trying to make. Because in the future, there's a realization here. King of Cups reverse, that you don't love her. That's it. The realization here, the bigger realization in the future is that you start looking at your other options, even on how to deal with this particular woman. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. You realize that you don't love her. King of Cups reverse. Now you may feel guilty. You may feel a little bit miserable about that, but there's let's be clear about that. That the love that you ever had for her is gone in the future. And it's your call still. You can keep her. You know what they say, it's cheaper to keep her. But it's definitely, the ball is in your court in the future. Not hers. She wants to heal it, let's be clear. Because she's juggling money. I did call your name, hon. And I'm sorry, I called you out on Sunday and I was like, delete. I was talking to someone else, not you. Not realizing that you were having your own conversation with somebody else in the chat. And I watched the replay and I was like, yeah, dumbass. He wasn't even talking to you. He was talking to somebody else. You were trying to help somebody else that I gave bad news to. And here I called you out. I was like, delete, I'm not talking to you. Wasn't your reading? I'm surprised you didn't respond back like, no shit, dumbass. I wasn't talking to you either. Poor guy. You probably did click off. Like, just shut up, truth time. I want to hear your mouth. Give him a fucking read. Anyway, sorry about that. Sorry I missed you. Alright, let's go back to... Alright, LaKenya, let's go. Hey, LaKenya, hey. Do you see me get a call from previous boss about coming back? Let's go. LaKenya Marion wants to know if she'll get a call from the previous boss. I don't know, LaKenya, did you do your 3 Hail Marys and repent? I'm just joking, I don't know. Alright, LaKenya, let's go. Hey, do you see me get a call from the previous boss about coming back? LaKenya Marion. All these challenges. Whew. No, I don't, baby. Your reading was difficult for me to even pull through. I had to play because what they want to do is it's not just like as cut and dry as like what I can normally read. So they play off these little backstories off to the side, right? Okay. They're telling me straight up to be very blunt with you. Like, listen, I know that you took this as harsh in the recent past and that you were hoping for the best, right? You were hoping for a turnaround and an offer to come in very quick for you. And it's not that, Empress Challenge, listen, it's not that you aren't a woman that can do all things, you are. It's just hard for you to accept the fact that you've been dumped and this, you've been dumped, you've been let go. In the current energy, this is the opportunity for you to manifest something else. And I think you're scared to death of that. I see a lot of fear, even in the future, because you won't give up the fact of letting go of this. You need, in the current energy, you need to accept the fact you've been completely let go. You've been dropped. Now is the opportunity for you to start manifesting in something completely different, another company. I see you're scared to death of that. And the more that you focus on getting the offer from the previous company, the more miserable you become. The more dissatisfied you become, the more you start telling me this isn't right. You don't understand. The way they did me was wrong. It's not fair. It's unethical. I was racially profiled. I was whatever your reasoning is. And I'm not saying that you're not accurate. I don't want to take, you definitely could be. This could be a very miserable situation where you were treated unjustly. You were done wrong for whatever reason, whatever prejudice is here, because they're telling me straight up, there's, whatever you believe in that scenario, justice reverse, if this was some type of prejudice, you're not far off, is what I'm saying, because the truth is somewhere in between, is what I'm going to let you know. Okay. Meaning, do I think that this is a company that racially profiles or something to that degree, meaning that they need to have so many whites, so many blacks, so many Hispanics, so many natives? Yes, because they're telling me straight up, Ace of Swords challenge, the truth is in somewhere in between. But whatever the truth is, the sun reverse is dark. There's a very dark truth about how unjust and unfavorable this company is. And it's scary to some degree. And I see you getting even more, very much more concerned and losing sleep about this in the future. And the more that you focus on getting an offer from this company, the more you start losing sleep. The more you start feeling resentment that you were done wrong. I'm not saying that you weren't. But I do want to make this very clear. The answer is no. There is nothing but the unemployment line for you in the future. That's it. Unemployment. Meaning if you have and I'm not trying to be mean here, but if you have the opportunities, meaning you work for, if you're in the United States, right? You live in the United States. If you have worked for this company 6 months or more, you are entitled to unemployment. You need to go ahead and file it. You should have already filed unemployment so you can start collecting unemployment. Okay, the truth is you were dumped. That's the truth. There's also something very difficult here for you to accept, and I'm not saying that you're far off from being wrong either. There's something here that's very unjust, unfair, legally probably not legal, probably illegal, in this whole situation. Very dark. Okay? Very dark. But the truth is no. 5 of Pentacles, no. That's unemployment. You are not getting called back. I know you were hoping for it to turn around, honey. No. The answer is just no. All right, Raymond Torres, what's coming in for you for love? I'm going to assume that you're single, Raymond. Raymond, are you trying to reconcile with somebody? I'm going to assume that you're just looking for new love. What's coming in for Raymond for love? Isn't this sweet? I love this. I love this for you, Raymond. This is such a sweet, excuse me, this is such a sweet reading. It is. It's like a happy ending. Yeah. It's a happy ending to a story. I like this. All right, Raymond. Raymond, look. In the recent past, it looks like there's a female here that you really put up on a pedestal. You know, an empress, okay? They're telling me that the female has changed a great deal. That she's changed. I do think that the change took place whenever the ending took place, okay? Because this Empress with the Death card, meaning that something here ended between you and this female, straight up. It ended. Thank God it did, because that was the change that needed to happen. There is an offer of love coming in from the female. I can tell you this. whatever this change that happened between the two of you was definitely necessary. This female is definitely the one coming down to you on bended knee, offering you some type of love. Answered prayer. Wants to fight for this. Wants to do her best. The challenge here is being a 50-50 partner. Coming from a female, I guess so. Because, you know, I mean, what female really wants to be a 50-50? So they're telling me straight up. The challenge here, especially on a financial level, like, what do you want her to do? You want her to go out and pay for the date or what? Because she wants to heal it. There's this opportunity, a divine event, meaning a fated event, right? A fated event where it looks like you two are going to bump into each other. It's an answered prayer. I do see the relationship in the future. I do. I think that the relationship needs to stay private for quite some time, that you two need to prioritize one another, and it needs to be a very private, kept relationship if you want this answered prayer. There's something here about the best kept secret of an answered prayer, right? And they're telling me straight up, like, how do you protect an answered prayer, right? There's a healing process that needs to happen between the two of you in the current energy. It's a fated event. And they're being very candid, very blunt with me, not candid, very blunt with me about this reading. Because in the future, I see the relationship, right? The challenge is the moon. The challenge here is that I think it's hard for you two to keep this relationship under wraps. But it shouldn't be. If you're prioritizing each other, like, the focus here needs to be just on you two, strictly on you two. Let the people wonder what, I don't know, is that it? Is that because friends and family are going to wonder what you're up to? Like, where's your focus at? Where you been spending your time these days? Because in the future, this relationship here, it's like, don't go exploiting this thing out to the public too quickly. There's a private feeling around the relationship. The best kept secret, right? If you value anything, keep it a secret, right? You keep that a secret, you protect that, right? An answered prayer gets protected, straight up. You protect the answered prayer. And I understand what they're saying, but it's, for whatever reason, it's a real challenge here to keep the relationship private. And I think the challenge is because where are you spending all your focus at? Where are you spending all your time at? Yeah, I guess so. Friends and family are going to ask you, like, well, hell, that was 4 hours ago. That was 6 hours ago. Where you been? None of their damn business. I don't know what you're going to say. I mean, I know it's easier said than done. You can't necessarily tell people none of your damn business. But for whatever reason, there's a whole time period that you two need to spend time just healing. To be fair, seriously. To be reciprocal and just kind of, you two need your own time. I don't know. Maybe y'all should just be booking a room somewhere. Won't y'all book a 2-week little staycation somewhere and just get away, and don't tell nobody where you're going. Maybe tell them you're going for work, right? You know, I got my plate full. I got to go somewhere out of town for work, and really it's to mend some type of relationship. Just in time, 56, when my mom give me my money now. Well, what'd she do? Rip you off in the recent past, 7 of Swords? Steal it? Lying, stealing, cheating in the recent past. Big mama. Who's this? She a mafia boss? Yeah, she the mother. She will learn today. Damn, Kevin Hart. Shit. What's going on with your mother? She comes up Queen of Pentacles challenge, very materialistic. She get it from her mama. Where she get the nails done? Get it from her mama. Get it from her mama. very materialistic woman. I mean, kinda, kinda. Why do I got all 4 queens on my board? Who are all these people? You got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, all 4 queens. Who are all these women? In the recent past, boy. Whew. So whatever she stole, whatever, look, 7 of Swords is lying, stealing, cheating in the recent past, right? And when this person is going to protect it, so that's somebody who got away with it, and I'll be damned if you confront me. How dare you confront me about what I stole from you? No, you don't, because they're going to protect their lie. You see what I'm saying? Don't you dare confront me about what I took from you. How dare you? Okay, ma'am. You gotta hold yourself. How dare you confront me about what I took from you? Yeah, this person's very defensive. Very defensive. Very materialistic. What is that? Some type of excuse that she wants to make sure that that you're old enough. There's something here about the struggle of being materialistic, like the struggle of doing this for the right reasons, right? And I'm trying to teach this person a lesson. I want this young lady to be mature enough, right? Okay. Wow. Yeah. Anytime you tried to confront this person in the recent past about what they stole, what they did, what they got away with, they talked down to you like you were a little kid. Page of Wands. Now go run and tell that. This person had an excuse for everything. That's how they got away with it. They had an excuse. Definitely due to the age gap. Definitely given a lot of explanation, excuses in the recent past. And that's how they were able to keep getting away with something. They were very defensive, and they had an explanation and or excuse about the age. This could be somebody just keep putting you off as well in the recent past. This woman, this mother is very worried in the current energy. She knows damn well that there is no reconciling this. I think the more that you're going to learn as well, there's a very burn through energy on your reading, a lot of burn through. There's a mother here that when you learn something, they're telling me straight up, when you learn something about this old mommy dearest here and her materialism, I'd be worried because there's no way to reconcile this. There's a very burn through energy here, a lot of reckless energy where someone's burned through some shit, ma'am. Wait till you see this. Because I don't know if you've noticed, it looks like a very attractive woman here in the future. The challenge here is how much did she spend? Wait till you learn about all the money that this person spent. Something here about somebody here spent a lot of money. Yeah, you're about to be miserable. There's a burn energy. Burn. There was red flags. There's a lot of money that done got burned through, baby. No. Listen, in the future, honey, now that you're older, right? Page of Wands, you was a kid, you approached this person, well, they were burning through it then. There's a whole lot of burning energy. Burn, burn, burn. There's this thing just burned a hole in someone's pocket. Well, yeah, you were a kid there. But now you're a grown-ass woman. You could be a fire sign. I don't know, I got all 4 queens here, but the fact that it looks like a fire sign person's approaching this person in the recent past, here we go. Here's your sign. The challenge here is that now you're ready to be independent. There's a beautiful lady here. Witty, charming, athletic, Where's mine? The challenge here, this Nine of Pentacles. You know, I'm ready to be independent, financially independent. Where's, honey, when you learn through, there's a burn through energy. This Ten of Cups reverse, it shatters this family. Furthermore, there's a female here that's going to have a whole bunch of excuses of where this money went, of where they had to divide it up between the family. They had to, well, you know, I had to get your brother, because I said, well, who's all these people? I had to get your brother this, and your sister this, your aunt this, and your, you know, your little cousin Dietrich this, whoever all these people are. You're fitting to be miserable. But there's been red flags here throughout the whole damn thing. You taking a stand towards this energy in the future, there's a codependent energy, and I see that it's like, no, I'm a grown-ass woman, you know, I deserve the challenge of you being financially independent. There's something here that you're fitting to learn, you fitting to see. Ten of Cups reverse, there's a whole problem here with the family now. If all the money's not gone, right? Let's just say it's not all gone. There's definitely a financial codependent energy here. And now that you're old enough to be financially independent, that's the whole damn challenge, is that there's something here that you're fitting to see that the family doesn't agree with. It's almost like, well, yeah, I get it that you're 35 years old and you're old enough to be financially independent. But let's see. The challenge here is that the rest of the family doesn't agree with you getting that. Oh, girl. I mean, I do know, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. The challenge here is this Ten of Cups reverse. There's this big family disagreement about your money. It's my money and I want it now. Furthermore, I do believe a good share of it's been burned through. Somebody been stealing the shit out of your money and has an explanation, excuse, explanation, red flag all over it. But there is also here an explanation here. I'm worried that you won't see it the way I need to explain it to you, because I don't think you give a shit about these people that were helped. It's like, wait a minute. You helped out all these people here that you burned through some shit here, yeah. That you don't care. You don't care about these people. It's your turn to be financially independent. Where's the money? I don't care about these people. You mean to tell me you blew through this money with family members I don't give a shit? These aren't even family. This ain't even family members. That's what I see. I don't see a direct yes or no. I see just more debate back and forth with this woman. Michelle's looking for peace in her household. Is she ever going to get peace in the household? Once I was 7 years old. Something, something, something. I don't even know that song. Once I was 7 years old. When I was younger. I don't even know that song. I haven't heard it in years. Once I was 7 years old. Yeah, let's talk about this family. You got a lot of tens in your reading, huh? God, this is hard. I mean, I'm gonna play this off to the side, but they're just giving a note to the reader. The note to the reader. Listen, I don't even know why this is. I mean, I do, but I don't know how I'm gonna say this politely to you, Michelle. This is a note to the reader. How the fuck am I supposed to say that polite? All this fail. You got a 57 fail in the past and a 57 fail in the future. Note to the reader. Well, I can see all the 10s. See, 10s are endings. I see a 10 crossing a 10. Here, note to reader. Note to self. Jot this down. What is this moving on up from the east side? Finally got a piece of the pie. Somebody here finally got a job, and that comes with some losses. You giving some love, and there's an argument here about the money and how that's getting spent. At any rate, once I was 7 years old. Somebody here likes to live in the past. Look at all these tens. Yeah, you're giving me a headache. 10, 10, 10. Yeah, if this was a casino, somebody here would be in the money. I don't see anything now, baby. No, I don't. The piece is going to happen whenever we close some shit out. They already showed me the closing. It's time we put some shit to bed here. Yeah. Okay. Look. Here, you want some peace? I'll help you out. In the recent past, there's a challenge here of a real bad memory. And how long are we going to beat that to death? Because we are beating this bad memory from the past to death. Female doing it as well. There's a real bad memory that's just went on and on. Like you to enter, I'm not going to say you, but this female, whether it's you or someone else, Michelle. Queen of Wands is a fire sign energy. Doesn't have to be. You know, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But listen, things are hard. Current energy, there's hardships going on that's made it very difficult for the whole damn family. And I do see the urgency here. Like, you don't understand. I love these people. I love them, man. You know, I'm willing to, I realize things are hard in a family right now, but I love them, and this is what we do it for, right? I mean, what I'm trying to tell you is in the future, what is this challenge of this father figure in the future? Because here's the deal. If you want peace in a house, okay, or peace in a family, the challenge of this whole thing is whatever father figure problem, issue that we have. You know, the emperor takes control. You know, is this a dictator or is this somebody that deserves respect? Do we respect this person, this emperor, or not? Is this a dictator or is this someone that deserves respect? Because clarifying him out is this grudge and this betrayal. And how do we move forward from that? Do we respect this guy? Do we allow him to lead? Or is the grudge just too hard to bear here? Because we're spinning wheels. We just keep going back to the past. We just keep going back to the past, and we're just living in this grudge. We're just living in it. We're living in this betrayal. We're living in it. So if you want spiritual advice in this, this emperor challenge, gentleman here. Daddy, granddaddy, big grudge here. Did he do it? Did he not do it? Is there, what is the big grudge here with this father figure? Because trying to move forward and push forward is the problem. And we're spinning wheels because we just keep going back to what happened in the good old, once I was 7. I heard that the minute I put this spread down. I didn't even get this far yet. And I don't even remember that song. I haven't heard that song in years. Do you know what song I'm trying to say? Once I was 7 years old, something, something, that's all I remember of that song. Once I was 7 years old. Once I was 7 years old. And it's odd because that's the 6 of cups. You see what I'm saying? With this Knight of Cups, you know, 6 plus the Knight is the 7. Once I was 7 years old. Okay, well, that's the hardest part to move forward out of this family grudge. Do we respect this guy, or is he a tyrant? Is he a dictator? Because it seems like we just keep coming for one individual here. Now, if that's it, we're coming for one individual. He's a guy. He's either the daddy or granddaddy, and we're gonna keep our foot on his neck, or we're gonna keep our foot on someone else's neck about him. But the whole centerpiece of this reading is a emperor, daddy, granddaddy. So if you want to get past that, we're going to have to get past this grudge. Once I was 7 years old. All right, Mystic Grudge, will Doug contact me again? Let's go. Mystic Grudge, let's go. Or what's your name? Mystic Grudge. Damn. Mystic Road. Mystic Road. See what I'm saying? I don't know what you're doing. Girl. Girl, you sure you want to be on my channel, girl? Here we go. Once I was 7 years old. Girl. Mm-hmm. Mystic Road. Let's go. Yeah, hi. Hello. Hello. See what I'm saying? Listen, baby. Mystic, are you sure you want to be here? I'm going to give you the opportunity to bow out. I don't want to embarrass you in front of these folks. Do you like to bow out now, or you want to just keep going? Once I was 7 years old. I'm going to give you the opportunity. 4 out of... You're here? I know you're here, honey. I'm giving you the opportunity. You want me to keep going or not? What do you think I see in these cards? If you want me to keep going, I will. It's a LOL. I mean, I'm going to laugh right with you. We're going to laugh together, man. We're going to laugh. We're going to laugh it up. I'd be worried if I was you. I'd be worried. What we did in the past. No, they'll never know. They'll never know. They're gonna know. I can't stand y'all. I can't stand y'all. They'll never know. They'll never know. They're gonna know. I can't. Good God Almighty. For those that y'all can't see, because that's a big old glare on that pal, that's the Magician reverse with the moon and the 2 of Swords clarifying that out. Who here reads? Caught. Caught up. Justice on the bottom of the deck. Caught. That is what it is. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt here. 2 of Swords, right. Let's talk about the benefit of the doubt. Let's do the benefit of the doubt here, lady. Lady! Mystic Road. Lady! Oh, Lord Jesus. Honey. Oh, Lord Jesus. God darn it. I can't. Mystic Road, I can't. I don't know how else to paint this picture, dude. I can't. I'm trying. I'm trying to spin this in a different way. That's not what it is. Listen. Oh my God, dude. There's a magician. Listen, there's someone here's used the witchy poot to manipulate some stuff here in the dark. Probably around a full moon, right? They'll never know. They'll never know, right? Whether it was a full moon, half moon, whatever the hell people believe in, they'll never know. They'll never know. They're going to know. It didn't go far. 8 of Wands reverse. That's a backfire. That's a backfire. Backfire. Didn't go far. Especially, we just wanted the love offer. I just wanted the love offer. You know what I mean? And I'm getting really worried because all I'm doing is just scrolling on my phone at tarot channels. You know, I just want this person. I want this relationship. I'm just waiting. Hello, tarot reader. Is he going to come? towards me. I want the relationship. I want him to love me and be attracted to me, and I'm interested to know what is happening. Well, they're telling me straight up, look, you a pretty girl. Damn you, you're fine. But you damn sure call right now. Call, boss. You're hanging out here, you finna get caught. You're hanging out here, you finna get caught. Whatever you did in the recent past didn't work, went right back. Didn't even get out there. Never even left the house, matter of fact. Have you noticed that you're feeling very lethargic as of late and more schizophrenic? More confused? Looks like you are confused because there's been no talking and no communication. This person has not returned and you keep trying to give love and you're getting damn sure worried for sure. And all you're doing is scrolling on the phone, Mystic. And you want this relationship, you want this person to be attracted, and you want me to give you answers that I just can't. Because the only thing I can see here, hon, is that you're a real pretty girl. And you are very focused on the past. And you just hanging out there, and you're damn sure caught in this reading. Now, I can also say this. I'll tell you what, I'll paint this in another light. Whatever manipulation tactic that you tried to use in the recent past where you look like you just went ghost. You just went ghost and you didn't know. I'm not for sure. You know, it looks like you had no talking and no communication. You didn't go near this person. They tried to give you love and you went through some type of mental breakdown where you just wanted to stay quiet. You needed to heal. All I can say is, yeah, I mean, in the future, maybe this person can come towards you and they're looking at you because they still find you good looking and attractive. But I can tell you what, you can hang out there because you got this person from the past feeling some type of way. They aren't for sure what the fuck to think about you. Part of them thinks you crazy. They think that you have mental hygiene issues and that you might dabble. This person definitely suspects dabbling. And you damn sure gonna get caught. They definitely suspect that you dabble and they suspect that you have mental hygiene issues. They're attracted to you, don't get me wrong. I think you're an attractive girl. I think that the Queen of Wands upright is highly attractive. Witty, smart, when you doing the thing, you doing the thing. But this person definitely suspects you of doing inappropriate things. Huh? I don't know about it. Tell me, I don't know. You'll never know, they'll never know. They're gonna know. Why haven't I heard from you? This person, I'm telling you what, red flags. There's something here that is highlighting some broken heart issues. Broken hearts. And you're a spirit guide here right in the middle of your reading. Talking about some work that was done that was damn sure blocked. Listen, honey, if I was you, I would consider this a blessing. The sun, you know, whatever's done in the dark with the moon card, damn sure the sun does highlight it, right? And I hate to break your heart, but I can tell you this. It was blocked. Whatever work you tried to do was whatever work was done, whether you gonna say you did it or somebody else did it, it was blocked. I saw it. I saw the Eight of Wands reverse, and so did everybody else. That's why I do this live. This work was blocked, and there's a spirit guide here speaking to such fact. Okay? Okay. Hate to break your heart. You should be happy, but there was red flags on this the whole time. There was red flags on it the entire time, sweetheart. Now, you can be happy. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. But this Three of Swords, if we're trying to be happy for someone else while our heart's really broken, I'm good. There's red flags all over that. You know, I mean, listen, I can see that there's one of you in this situation that wants to work on it, wants to be a wounded warrior. They want to put the work on it. They're willing to let bygones be bygones in this situation. There is something amiss in your entire reading. I can tell you that. Whether you're guilty of it or you're not, I can tell you that you got the karma here. See, there's karma here for this poop that was done, and we're going to deny it. We're going to deny the poop. We're going to deny the poop. We're denying it. Okay, Queen. In the future, I would consider this a blessing. If something here didn't work out, I would definitely move forward. I would. I'd never speak of this again. This magician work that we were once invested in. I don't know. There's something here about the past. Somebody here being happy that someone else's heart's broken. I can tell you this. There is this big fight going on with some type of work that was done. Either you did it or somebody else did it. And I do see a spirit team here that's trying to put this thing behind us. There's in the future, whatever skill, ability, talent that you have, there is something here about a fated event. I don't even know if you're going to understand what's happening in the future. They'll never know. They'll never know. They're going to know. But there's something here in the future that they don't want me to talk about. And I'm not going to get past it. This magician card, listen, whatever talent, skill, and ability was used in the past, there's a fated event that will take place in the future. I hope the odds are in your favor. I'm going to leave it just like that. But all I can say is Two of Swords. I'm not going to get much more out of this reading. Those that are caught will be caught. And I hope it wasn't you. And I don't know for a fact it was. It could be somebody else's hand that's in the mix of this bag, and I could be incorrectly calling this thing out. And if you're saying, well, no, I was lethargic, I was going through some shit, maybe it wasn't you that was sending this attack. Maybe it was someone else, and maybe I'm pointing the finger at the wrong person. That's definitely a possibility. All I'm saying is a lot more will make sense in the future. There's red flags all over this from the past, especially about a third-party interference, especially about someone taking delight in someone's heartbreak. I'm just going to let you know that whatever work is being done in the current energy has definitely been blocked. There is a spirit guide here talking directly to you. And I can tell you what, in the future, this magician work, whatever it is, there's a fated event here, and I doubt that you would even understand what's going on in the future because you never knew from the get. Somebody here is in a bind about everything I'm saying. All I can say is they're not going to give me much more. They'll never know. They'll never know. They're going to know. All I can say is whoever really is in the blind about whatever I'm talking about, this person does have good karma coming ahead of them, whether that's you or someone else in this picture. But there's something that was definitely blocked. Whatever work that is being done in the current energy is damn sure blocked. And there's damn sure a spirit guide here talking about the work and the energy that a magician is doing. All their skill, resources, and development. There's damn sure a fated event in the future. But Two of Swords, I don't know if this is you not making sense of it. I didn't know. I'm kind of in the blind about this. Or it's the other person, honey. Whichever one of y'all's doing this, somebody's doing it. And I don't want to just straight up say it's you. You know, with a name like Mystic Road, I was like, damn, is this you doing it? I don't know. Somebody here was doing the abracadabra in this reading. Whether it was you or someone else. But all I can say is I'm not giving you too much more about the future. All I can say is whatever work's being done right now in the future was damn sure blocked. It never even left the house. Three of Swords is a third-party interference. I don't know how that's going to resonate. Anyway, Jasmine, let's go. May I get a love reading for September? You are beautiful. All right, Jasmine, thank you for the donation, honey. It's never necessary here. I will never ask y'all to like, subscribe, donate, nor share. But I do appreciate when y'all do it. Are you a single Libra? I'm going to take it. Or what? Maya, damn. It wasn't, it's not just the ice, man. It was like the whole bag of chicken nuggets, the whole bag of fries. Like, wow.
A motherfucker can't make food
Okay, just wait, because I'm gonna replay this for you so you can hear. It's been like 5 minutes of like, it feels like gravel's hitting the pavement. Shut up, yo. All right, Jasmine, let's go. May I get a love reading? September, you a Libra? You didn't even ask me if I wanted any food. Nobody cares if Mom ate. Yeah, Mystic Road, I didn't want to pick on you, honey, because I don't know if it was you dabbling, but damn, somebody was. Somebody was. And you may not know. Two of Swords, like, she really don't know. Somebody know. They gonna know. Yeah. That's too many. Give it to me one more again. Nice. Jasmine, I ain't got nothing bad to say about this reading at all. Here's the deal. It looks like in a recent past that you were damn sure disappointed and hurt. Emotional hurt, right? You was definitely let down. And I do think you shed a couple tears. Then I think you gave some idiot a second chance at love. I absolutely do. You gave him a second chance at love. That was a risk to do. Looks like you learned a lesson there. Looks like you learned a thing or two, right? Being naive, giving people second chances didn't work out. Looks like you're older now. You've got a wealth of options for love, and I damn sure see a fresh relationship coming in for you in the current energy. You have a brand new relationship. Not only that, I want you to consider your options, because this is not a cut and dry reading where it's one person that's going to present themselves. It looks like you're going to go out on a couple dates, and there's a warning, right? There's a warning here about choosing wisely. One of these dates, one of these contestants is the Holy Grail for sure. That's undisputed. How you will know this person is there's no drama with this person. They might even drive a really nice car or be in a medical, definitely medical, definitely maybe a medical profession, because it's too heavy in a reading. This person definitely could be in a medicine profession or drive a nice car, a nice vehicle. I don't want to say a car, but a nice vehicle. But for whatever reason, I do feel there's a medical spin on this. It's too much of the cross. I see a higher level of commitment that moves forward real quick. Not only that, y'all two look like y'all get money together too. This thing has no drama to it, no other competitors. Whoever this one person is in this current energy, they stick out like a red thumb. And I do mean red. This person sticks out like a red thumb. I don't know if they vehicle red or they the Red Cross or what. But this person brings you no drama, zero drama. Not only that, you see this person as the only one. There's no other competitors. There is no other competition. This person here is like the Holy Grail. I do think that you could recognize them by whatever vehicle they drive, whether it's a truck or a car or whatever it is. They the boss, applesauce, Hierophant. This person here is damn sure could be the one you marry. If not marry, long-term commitment. Long-term commitment for sure. That's undisputed. Current energy, brand new relationship. Damn sure could get a This could end up in a marriage. Definitely a long-term commitment. Definitely a ring. For sure. Jasmine. Moves forward, it moves forward quick. You know, they say that guys know when they know. This person moves forward really quick into a commitment. There's no drama. Furthermore, you don't see any other person as competition. This love offer here, it's nice. Really nice love offer. Whoever this dude is, he's smooth too. Real smooth. I like him for me. I do. I'm jealous of you. Even though there's no jealousy in this reading, there's no other competitors. Definitely keep your eye out for a Cancer, a Taurus, double Taurus here. Aries is heavy up in here. Scorpio, heavy up in here. But definitely Taurus is heavy up in here. Doesn't have to be any of those signs, hon. It doesn't have to be any of them. I'm just telling you what I see, okay? Oh God, Mystic Road got upset with me. A whole bunch of message retracted. I'm sorry. I knew either one of two things was going to happen. I was either going to call her ass out, or she was going to deny it, or she really don't know. You know, I'm calling somebody out that's messing with her. That's why I could say, all I could say is that shit did not work. I don't know what else to say, man. Either I really called her out, or I was calling somebody else out that was fucking with her. Or I'm calling out something she did, and that's why she's been feeling so bad, because that shit never left the house. Either way, be the way. I mean, they'll never know. They're going to know. I don't know. I don't want to say it's that. I don't want to accuse one person, though. I don't know if it's her or not. All I can say is time will tell it. And I wasn't trying to come for you now. That's why I said some people need a private reading, because, you know, depending on how this shit really floats, that's why I try to give her an opportunity to back out. But if it wasn't her doing it, then it's not her doing it. Shit. And let's not point the finger. But, you know, we give some, we lose some. You know, give to Caesar's what is Caesar's. To God's what is God's. But, you know, like karma, you know, whatever you give, you get. You're going to plant in due season. That's what it is, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, she mad, huh? Mad. This person here is up in her feelings. She up in her feelings. She was watching and cussing the entire time. Pissed off. Mad, huh? They watched her too. Damn sure mad. Why? Waiting on an answered prayer? Yeah. Somebody here's being left out in the cold. It's a closed cycle. Closed cycle. Yeah, I'd be glad too. There is something here coming to an end, especially with unemployment or being left out in the cold, feeling some type of way. Yeah, maybe you don't know shit. Two of Swords, man. I don't know. Nine of Pentacles. Something here you don't know. Nine of Pentacles, though. It's an independent female, but that's a fall from grace. A spirit guide here talking to her. Talking to her. Let me get a couple minutes with her. What? Real disappointed. Current energy's real disappointed. I was hoping for good news, man. This sucks. This is disappointing. Time to move on. No other option. These memories from the past are just too damn bad. It's never going to work out with that person. Never ever going to build a family with them. Y'all just don't. There's no chemistry there. Whatever chemistry you thought was just pure lust. Okay. Somebody here definitely got away with something in the recent past. Whatever they did was very strong. They tried to take control of something, and whatever they did, whoever this person is, they got away with it in the past for sure. I don't think you know. Somebody here doesn't know. They'll never know. They'll never know. Well, the Tower of Babel fell on that shit. Yeah, but I feel bad. Why? This person got away with it, and they took control of the situation. And Spirit's trying to push you on from this. I'm trying to push your ass on from this. Just let it go, Gina. Let it go. You ain't got no other option but to let it go. The memories from the past are too damn bad. The only one hanging out there is you. Time you see it the way you should be seeing it. Yeah, there was never going to be a family in this situation. Never. There was never going to be a bloodline here, ever. There's a new love offer in the future, and they're going to give you time to move the hell on. But no, you hanging out in the past is too damn long. There's a spirit guide here talking about you ain't got no other option. Listen, these memories from the past are just too damn bad, and I don't know how you're looking at it, but you're not looking at it correctly. We need to look at this another way, okay? Because you're not seeing it from you're not seeing this from a spiritual perspective. You're not. These bloodlines ain't never going to coexist. Not ever in a million years, okay? Love you and all. Love you, kiddo. Love you. But we need to move on, and however long it takes you to do so, great. But that's the judgment. That's the final call. Baby. Somebody here got away with it. They took control of the situation. Well, I ain't interested in nobody else. I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay. It may never make sense to you, but that's what I saw. Whether it's you doing it or somebody else, baby. And those bloodlines won't never be. Ever. Ever. It won't ever happen. Justice, man. Let's be fair about this. Bad, right? All I can say is, look, this person from the past, Queen of Swords, listen, you could be pissy about this, but there ain't nothing but bad karma dealing with this. And you can hope for a fresh start with this man that broke your heart. And he's so fine, girl. Okay, he's fine. And you want a fresh start with him. But to be fair with you, you can hold on to him. Like it or not, this thing is moving forward. It's moving forward with or without you. You can do it kicking or screaming or not, but if you want to know why you're dealing with so much bad karma in the past, it's because you weren't using your judgment. You weren't. This person really brought the worst out in you as well. This person made you a karmic. They made you very karmic. They put you in a karmic energy. Karmic made you nasty. They made you lose white blood cells. Shit. What the hell am I trying to say? This person made you lose I can't even think straight. Right, this person made you dumber. The more time you spent with them, this person's beneath you. There's nothing but bad karma in the recent past. Nothing. This person really brought the bitch out in you. I know you want a fresh start with them, and they're so fine, but this ain't nothing but a heartbreak, a current energy. To be fair with you, you can hold on to this as long as you want to. But like it or not, your ass is in the van. It's moving forward with you in it. You can do it kicking or screaming. I don't care. You can kick and scream and have a tantrum the entire way. Yours. Mystic Road, yours. Who's reading at this? Yours. They're piggybacking off of it. They're piggybacking off of it. Yours. Because I don't know if there, I don't know what that's about, but something's amiss in your entire reading. He ain't gonna be your present either, baby. Doug ain't your past, he damn sure ain't gonna be your present either. Okay? If it's not your past, then there's something about Doug's past. It's just not on the up and up. Okay, never mind. I got you. 10-4. All right, then. Have a good one. Anyway, who else here has a question? Here's mad they got cold. Does anybody else here have a question? Otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and go. Just in time, I don't know if you lost everything, honey. I'm telling you that a large part of it has been burned through what I saw. And you are trying, I don't want to say it's everything, but you're not going to really have a lot to say with the family. It's going to be a big family uproar. It looks like a hell of a lot of the money was spent on Johnny, Ricky, Bobby, Susie, Faye. What? God's daughter, you keep saying, can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? Me. Can I? When everybody else is just posting questions. Does Danny C feel bad? Just in time when I know, does Danny C feel bad? I see you, God's daughter. Just give me a second. I see your question. Give me a second. You're welcome. Does Danny C feel bad? I don't want to put cards. I don't want to put cards in a word's mouth. I don't want to put words in a card's mouth. Here, hold on. Baby, no. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Not yet. Not in the current energy. In the future, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Not right now. What is Danny C? Damn it. Justin Tam, what is the Danny C situation? Is this a love reading? Because in the future, I see somebody here regretting some shit, but not right now. What I wanted to say before, I said I don't want to put words in a card. Yeah. Immediately shallow. Okay. And I don't know how else to say this. Some people just ain't that deep. You see what I'm saying? Some people, and I don't know how else to say it, they're just surface level, honey. They're not that deep. They're just not. They're surface level. They're not that deep. This dude, okay, look, it's a matter of time. It's on divine timing. It's not there yet for him. Here's the deal. He's coming across as just shallow. And I don't want to, so in the recent past, he's materialistic a little bit. You know what I'm saying? In this new relationship here, it looked like it moved forward quick. We in love. And there's a female here that's being addressed as arm candy, like a trophy girlfriend, right? But there's suspicion and uneasiness feel about it. Because this person's got money. And being in a relationship with this person, and there's a whole grudge here with a whole aspect of that, whatever the fuck that means. Because there is a real close, what is this, inheritance? Somebody here, what, I don't know. But look, this gentleman, okay, he's coming across as young. Doesn't have to be young, but he's damn sure young at heart, meaning he's shallow. He likes what he likes because he's very young-minded, meaning, I don't know, boys don't grow as fast as girls. They don't mature as fast as girls. I wish I could say that's true here. However, I will say this. Attracted to you, sure. But he does what feels good, right? He does what feels good. He's immature, very immature. Would he like to heal it with you? Sure, sure. If you two can get on the same page, awesome. He'd be back in love with you, whoever this girl is, you or whoever this is. They're telling me straight up that you are going to be the lesson for this person. You are going to be the lesson for this person. For sure. They can't treat everybody like this. This person in the future will feel the loss of you. And I do see them looking for options on how to come back in and all. They're not giving up, if that's what you're asking. No. I don't trust them. Because all of a sudden, they're a good boy. They don't want no problems, no beef. There's no beef, right? It's like, you know when the Joker says that? You don't want no beef, you don't want no beef, right? It's like the Joker, when he says that line in that movie. You don't want no beef, right? When Harley Quinn, there's another guy that's interested. He says, yeah, you got a bad bitch, Joker, right? You want to beef, right? I just don't trust this dude. Anyways, just a fucking clown. It's not that deep. Anyway, yeah, he don't want no problems. No problems. He's sorry. And he's looking for options on how to come back and give you this love offer in the future. It's a real challenging answered prayer, though, considering the family dynamics, whatever that is. But that's on divine timing. It is. It is. There's something here on divine timing. This person don't want no drama. There's no other competition. I'm so sorry. What can I do? There's nobody else but you. This is somebody that's going to hang outside your window with a boombox with your favorite love song. But the challenge of this answered prayer is the family dynamics of it. There is something here on divine timing, and there is something here that you are a destined event to teach this person some type of very important karmic lesson. I don't want to call it karmic, but the Wheel of Fortune is here. Three of Pentacles, man. I'm just letting you know there's something here about the female and what real love is and what real love isn't, and what you fuck around and find out about that. Because you can't just go out here doing this to everybody. There is a Ten of Swords here in the past. Okay? Okay. Yes. Yes. Somebody here is learning a lesson about real love. That's what they're doing right now. God's daughter, is Andre getting a divorce? Now she gonna act like she gonna hear a damn timer going on. I'm gonna whoop her. Give me a second. Oh, God. The first the ice, then the wrestle with the bags. All the nuggets hit the ground, and all the fries hit the ground. Now I'm gonna listen to this go off for 5 minutes. It's so hard for me to get it in and out of my high chair. Anybody knows I gotta read out of this high chair. It's so hard for me to get back up. And my flip-flops are falling off. I hate it here. Okay. All right, let's go. God's daughter. Is Andre getting a divorce? Let's go. You're welcome, just in time. 56. That's a lot. That's a mouthful. Yes. Absolutely getting a divorce. Is the divorce ongoing right now? God's daughter. Is Andre getting a divorce? Yes or no? Yes. Is it happening right now? Are they in the court system right now? Like right now? Today? I'm being honest with you. Does he have kids? Does this person have children? God's daughter, does he have children? Andre, does he have kids? That's what I'm asking. Because you got a lot of kid cards out here. One. There we go. Well, here's the deal. You know, listen, this was some type of false twin in the past. Meaning, like, you know, whatever it is, it was a false twin. The Lover's reverse, you know, I'm going to tell you like this. There's, that's called irreconcilable differences as well. That relationship served its purpose in the recent past. This thing's moving forward. Meaning, I don't think either party is fighting for this anymore. It's pushing forward. It's pushing forward quickly. Whatever this is, I don't think either party is fighting or contesting this. Court is here. Now, what I don't like about it is that someone here obviously is trying to get away with something in court. For sure. For sure. Because there's something here about juggling priorities, juggling responsibilities. Hell, could even be juggling money. But the divorce, yes. And now we're going to talk about the kids. Good news on the divorce, but let's talk about who's going to hang on to the majority of the kids. Meaning, good news, there's a conversation here about children for the dad. And I don't know if this is a distance issue, but he's definitely moving forward. The choice here on what action that he takes, whatever it is, whatever he decides to do, he's not happy about it. I see him hurt, and I see him getting very defensive and upset about this. This is hard for him. Hard for him, because there's baggage. He's got baggage coming into this new relationship due to the past. And due to the past commitments that, I guess because he still has to pay for one of his, this one child, you know, Page of Pentacles is, I gotta pay for this one children. However, listen, for whatever reason, he's moving forward. But he's hurt, and he feels like he's got to constantly stand up for himself. Because there's something here about somebody trying to get away with something. It's got something to do with this kid. And he's got baggage. He's coming into this new relationship with baggage from the past. And it's got everything to do with this kid. But yes, absolutely, divorce, yes. Divorce is not being contested in any way. Like shit, I ain't gonna make up one. Just came out of the shower. My hair's not blown out or I didn't do nothing with it. Okay. I don't know if he has more than one kid, honey. I just asked a Page. It could just be the one. I'm telling you, regarding this divorce, there is a if like say that there's not a child in the middle of this divorce, well, there's a challenge here of him still paying for something. Although I do want to say that would be a child. But yeah, no, absolutely. But there's something here ongoing where I feel like somebody's trying to rip him off. Either that's rip him off for time with a child or rip him off for some type of child support. He's coming into the new relationship with baggage either way, is what I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, absolutely divorce, okay? Does that answer your question? Absolutely. The divorce is uncontested, by the way. They're not contesting the divorce. Neither party is contesting the divorce. I would call that irreconcilable differences. I don't care. Either way, I'm getting out of here. I've been here for how long? Over 2 hours. And I'm hungry. I didn't eat today yet, so I'm out of here. Hey, listen, thank you for all my long time subs. Thank you for the new ones. Thank you for those that like and stuff, and thank you for those that donated. Delma, thank you for always being here, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Y'all take care and stay safe. Hey, Andrew, I'll catch you tomorrow, hon. Y'all take care and stay safe. I'm on the wrong. Trying to end the live on the wrong one. See y'all tomorrow.